Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Track 8 Valedictory session. We are very sorry that we have a bit of technical glitch. Our young MC is finding it difficult to get his audio back in. While we are getting that fixed, I will call upon Dr. Jyoti Clara on the stage to release our white paper on healthy work environment. So this is a study that you have already, heard from Haritha. So now we have compiled the white paper. So we request Dr. Jyoti Clara Michael, Vice President Annie, to come in and release the white paper.
Pleasant evening wishes to one and all gathered here. As a Vice President of Association of Nurse Executives India, I am extremely proud that Annie is consistently committed for patient care and nurses' safety. As the first step forward, we propose to explore on work environment of nurses in India towards promoting a culture of healthy work environment for our nurses. It's an honor for me to release the white paper based on healthy work environment, marking in the history of Annie 2022. Last year, AnnieCon 2021, we Annie committee members committed to undertake an India-wide research on healthy work environment of our nurses. This year, we have completed and are releasing the first edition of the white paper on healthy work environment, which shall be in the Annie website within a week. Thereafter, we have a proposal to publish the findings and the recommendations based on the research in one of the indexed journal this year. May I congratulate Annie leaders, all the authors, and the nurses who have participated. We also involved doctors. All of them had put in their heart and soul to give us the data. And for this study, it has come out well and it has given lot of insights. For having given their valuable time, I immensely thank each and every one of them. This has contributed to build the base body of knowledge for nursing profession in India for conceptualizing and strategizing better and healthier and happier work environment for our nurses. Let us join hands. Thank you.
I welcome Ms. Tangam Gomez, the president of ANI, to announce the Patient Safety Fellows for the year 2020-22 to 2020-23.
Once again, good evening, and we are at the fag end of Anicon 2022. Patient safety is one of our main focus, and Association of Nurse Executives India is committed to zero harm. And we are in collaboration with Patient Safety Movement Foundation. We have started our ambitious project of Annie Patient Safety Fellowship last year. It gives me immense pride and pleasure to introduce this year's fellows, but before that, I must introduce you to the first cohort. So, can I have that slide, please, with their photos? We have here Miss Shiny, Miss Glory, Miss Ishita, Miss Vijaya, Miss Anita, and one and only Mr. Vinod. So we have a little bit of diversity there. We do have a male member there. So these were our first cohort, and they had been working from last year, and they will continue to commit themselves towards next year also, working along with the next cohort. So now let me announce our 2022-23 Patient Safety Fellows. Can I have their photos, please? Just hold on with the photos for a minute. So these are our new fellows who have been just shortlisted. That is Miss Ramya, Miss Lata, Miss Kavita, Miss Purba, Miss Krishna, Miss Himanshi, Miss Saujanya, and Dr. Rosalind Rachel. Unfortunately, we did not have any applications from any male candidates. So this is now all female group, but they are committed towards doing projects this year along with the first cohort. So Annie stands firmly for their commitment for patient safety and doing everything possible for preventing avoidable harm. So they will be working very closely along with our counterparts from Patient Safety Movement Foundation in USA, and we will do all that is possible to see that we can make a small shift in the culture and in the safety practices in our hospitals. So thank you, the fellows of 2021-22. Your journey is not yet over because you are going to handhold the next fellows, and as we move forward, and we'll be doing it all together, and I will remain along with both the groups to ensure that we make some changes. The projects will be, relevant to the organization, and this time we made sure that all the fellows are committed to do a complete quality improvement project in their own hospitals. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you very much to all the fellows, and wish you all the very best. Thank you once again as we move on to the next segment of valedictory function. So much for being here, and thank you very much to all the fellows, and wish you all the very best. Thank you once again as we move on to the next segment of valedictory function.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I call upon Ms. Shubhada Sakurikar, Founder Secretary, ANI, for the action plan.
So much for being here, and thank you very much to all the fellows, and wish you all the very best. Thank you once again as we move on to the next segment of valedictory function.
Namaste, friends. So we are close to the end of two-day grand event of ANEI Conference 2022. As the founding secretary of ANEI, my responsibility is to enlist and commit to the action plan arising out of this conference, where a range of information related to investment in nursing, current situations, and future possibilities were exchanged by the national and international guest faculty. By sharing their experiences, knowledge, and expertise in the ascribed field of work, a lot of interesting concepts and newer directions have emerged for all of us to think about. ANEI is happy to note that we are trusted and considered to be a responsible association for nurses to join. ANEI is mindful about the deeds and behaviors exhibited to the public and is thankful for all the opportunities future holds for us as an honorable profession. We make time bound plans to help us to steer our collective energy constructively in a particular direction, thereby avoiding scattered and wasted efforts and repetitions. Additionally, it is important to state that every member of ANEI shoulders a primary responsibility elsewhere and can attend to commitments specified by ANEI only after squeezing time, organizing and prioritizing tasks, and delegating some. Despite this, ANEI has been able to fulfill what we aspire to do together, not by complaining, but by being available for each other in the time of need and urgency. Thus, we continue with the same zeal, enthusiasm, and pace to definitely visualize our transformed and evolved nursing domain in India. I shall now quickly discuss in brief the status update of the 6 points action plan committed in ANICON 2021 last year. The first one was about enhancing presence of ANEI. We had agreed to actively work on reaching out and adding members into our association. We were able to do so by about 103 members in the last year, which is a substantial increase. I thank everyone behind this initiative for their contribution. The second part was about value addition into our offerings for nurses. We had decided to collaborate with others across India and the world that were willing to work with us in creating this value, such as the Trained Nurses Association of India, CCNS, INS, etc. A lot of baseline discussions happened, and the said work is in progress and will be completed very soon. The activities that we could complete are: first, renewing our MOU with AHPI with fresh commitment on a 5 point agenda with special focus on educational offerings through partnership. Second, collaboration with Patient Safety Movement Foundation USA towards strengthening zero harm to patients. Third, most important, collaborating partnership with Global Green Hospitals Movement for climate change, especially when the entire world is waking up to climate change impact. ANEI is one of the first enlightened nursing association that has taken this mantle of disseminating necessary information about it. As we may be aware that the World Economic Forum's annual meeting at Davos, Switzerland this week also majorly tabled this issue, and we can appreciate that ANEI has taken proactive and relevant steps in the same direction. More will come about in due course of time to report to all of you. The third aspect of the last time was about improving immediate work environment of nurses. You have heard in details about it. However, I will just summarize it in few lines. Surveys were conducted to obtain 360 degrees inputs. Interactive sessions with nurses and students were conducted. The task force was formed, and the study was conducted and presented in annual conference at Kaho. ANEI won an award and was invited to an international conference at Taiwan to present the findings. We were also asked to increase our sample size, which is under consideration. A white paper, which has been just released, is being placed on website for suggestions and comments. The fourth aspect was about reducing medication errors by nurses and ensuring safety of medication administration. A position statement was created and placed on our website for anyone to refer to and use whenever they needed. The fifth aspect was about adopting quality improvement projects at the patient care interface to improve processes, systems, and procedures. We conducted competitions in Patient Safety Week and appreciated deserving nurses. Secondly, ANEI's Patient Safety Fellows, whom were just introduced to you all, are being created through an organized effort with PSMF USA and they shall facilitate quality improvement projects at patient care interface at various locations of the country. The last point of the last conference was about developing nursing leadership for senior level nurses, and we have validated the skill sets and placed it as leadership competency tool on our website for referencing. With this, I complete the last year's status report on 6-point agenda. Any of the action items that have been work in progress will be continued this year also. Coming to the action items arising out of ANICON 2022. Firstly, we want to explore possibilities of collaborating with WHO's Southeast Asia region, SEER, and work out strategies to do a meaningful work in the area of mutual interest. This will enhance the professional image of nursing as well as ANEI in social world and facilitate exchange of learning between different regions. Number two, we wish to establish a think tank between like-minded nursing personnel from nursing services and nursing academics under the acronym of REACH. REACH stands for Recognizing Education and Appreciating Clinical Handholding. Let me repeat, REACH, which stands for Recognizing Education and Appreciating Clinical Handholding. This is a long-standing requirement of the hour, and ANIA wants to be a facilitator to thrash out issues between nursing academics and nursing services, discuss challenges, and find common solutions, hereby taking steps towards transformation beginning at home. Thirdly, we wish to take up a study on nurse retention strategies between different sectors. This is likely to give us a new direction into understanding what nurses actually need in real time, and then taking up those initiatives to the respective managements and heads of the department for execution. We shall be inviting suggestions from academicians and clinicians in due course of time. The fourth item on my list is about this. Uh, this year, we want to start a frontline dialogue or interaction with staff nurses and unit in charge nurses. This is for improving engagement and communication skills, thereby increasing confidence levels of nurses for speaking up. This will help them in their day-to-day activities. The last point has come out of as a takeaway from our track 8, the big question. That is, making nurses aware of their importance in cost effectivity and financial cycles of the institution. Understanding of cost optimization, top lines, bottom lines, P&L, costs and revenues, reducing expenses for patients without compromising on patient safety, and know-how of financial health can be some of the elements of the cross-domain knowledge and awareness building that we wish to aspire. Some structured thought has to be applied to these elements, the target group required, the duration, and the buy-in by the organizations, and ANEI shall facilitate an action plan in this regard. Friends, to fulfill these 5-point agenda items of ANEI Con 2022, we must focus on internal discussion, deliberations, and task assignments amongst its members. On behalf of ANEI, I assure you that we shall do all within our power to achieve the above action plan to its fruition and our collective best abilities. Meanwhile, if there are any suggestions or volunteering to value add is welcome from any interested party or individual. You can reach out to us with your identification details via email at contact@anei.in or visit us on our page or website or Facebook for regular updates. Thank you, friends, once again, and wishing everyone another action-packed year of good luck and success. See you in ANICON 2023. Jai Hind.
taking a good plan today, okay, and taking a chance to win or to lose. It's a real task for us. So standing out from the four and identifying as ourselves to be something different is a real zeal. So I may request Madam Ajita to come forward to announce the Best Chapter Award for this particular year. Over to you, ma'am.
It's my privilege to announce the Best Performing Chapter Award. Before we go into that, I hope all the delegates have enjoyed the 2 days power-packed proceedings, and for sure you have some take-home lessons. Let me get into my job. It was such a hard task to identify who is the best performing chapter. So, to set the context, we have about 400 paid members in ANEI as of today, and we have representation from 25 states as of now. And some of the states, there are single membership. So we function as 14 chapters across the country with chapter heads as well as who are known as chapter presidents. Then we have vice president and secretaries. So out of these chapters, I mean, almost all of them are quite active, and to identify who is the best performing chapter was a tedious task, a difficult task, I must say. And in the evaluation criteria, we had points like their contribution to ANEI chapter activities, who did more activities, more their state members' engagement, and participation in ANEI executive meetings, so on and so forth. Okay, so and this was first bucket of this evaluation, and the second bucket, of course, was the drive for membership, and the third one was participation in ANEI Con 2022. Okay, so under these three different categories, there are subcategories as well, is what we have assessed the best chapter. And there was a lot of ties too. Well, it's time to announce the awards. So I'll start with second runner-up. There was a tie in second runner-up, and second runner-up is shared between two states, which is Telangana chapter and Kerala chapter. And the first runner-up, again there is a tie, and there was very limited difference between who won the award and these three. These second, first runner-up, and there is a tie between three people, so three people share the runner-up award. In fact, so that is West Bengal chapter headed by Ms. Gopa Hasra, Delhi chapter headed by Captain Sandhya Shankar Pandey, and Maharashtra chapter headed by Vinci Tribhuvan. And so this is the runner-up chapters. Now you must have guessed who is the winner. So the winner of Best Performing Chapter Award goes to Tamil Nadu chapter, led by Ms. Leena Chandrasekharan. Hearty congratulations, and there was very, very minimal difference between the runner-up and the winner. Well, as and the jury were we four officials, Tangam Subhada and Jodi and myself, and of course it was a predetermined criteria too. And comparing with last year, I'm really very happy to see that the activities have increased, our engagement have increased with the members and with others, and we hope to get back to you with the members, and also request for those who are not the NEA members, hearty welcome to become members and contribute more to the nursing community in our country. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Ajita. It was all kudos to all this particular winner and runner-up. There's probably at the end of the day, there is nothing called runner and winner. We have all contributed so much towards fraternity of nursing. So heading with the next session, that is announcement of best paper presentations, I do call upon, and I'm really privileged to welcome Dr. Roslyn Rachel, who is Vice President, ANEI, Tamil Nadu and Puducherry chapter. Alongside, she's also a chair for Educational Committee. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Abdul, for that introduction. Good evening and vanakkam to all of you. It's my privilege to announce the best papers which were presented today afternoon. As we all know, the evidence-based research studies gives us a safe, effective, and a caring response to our patient-centered care. So nursing care researches really enhances our patient safety. It gives us long-term sustainability, and evidence-based initiatives always gives us financial success, also customer satisfaction. And when I say customer satisfaction, it's our clients who has improved safety, quality care, satisfaction, and above all, they are well motivated to reach our healthcare facility. And for the nurses, it increases the job satisfaction, improved efficiency in the patient practice areas, and involved practice of care. So with these in mind, the nursing research projects, about 25 projects, evidence-based research and quality improvement projects came in. And with 3 juries, we had a time where we had to really go through the projects and select based on the criteria. So we did look into the title of the study and whether the study had clear objectives which were framed, and whether the objectives were clearly stated, and was there an involvement of nurses in the study, and did the study have an impact on the staff nurses, on the patients, and in the organizational development, and also whether the study had an impact for all the well-being of our staff nurses. So the study findings, whether it was accurately presented and the conclusion drawn very clearly. So whether the summary was very clear. So from the 25 evidence-based research and quality improvement projects, 5 were shortlisted. And today afternoon, we had all the 5 presentations done, and they also defended as to how they did the projects. So based on that, we have taken 2 evidence-based practice. The second prize goes to, any guesses? On the by Manjula, who has done on acupressure and sleep quality by HCG. And the first prize goes to exclusive breastfeeding from the Kaveri Hospital, Trichy. And the second part of it is the quality improvement projects. The third prize goes to nursing audit on oxygen utilization. And the second prize goes to fall prevention, which was presented by Dali from Fortis, Bangalore. And the first prize goes to Mr. David Selvaraj from Deccan, Pune, who presented on medication within 60 minutes. Congratulations to all those who took part in conducting research and presenting it, and for your interest shown in development of nursing. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you.
All thanks to Madam for that announcement, and all kudos and congratulations to the winners. So I guess to all the dignitaries over there, it's more important for us again to think over, to develop lots of other different QIPs and projects, so that we are, at the end of the day, we are really catering a best of nursing excellent care to the patient. So now I request Shiny Madam to come over to deliver her vote of thanks. We know it's we are winding up and wrapping up with the great event, but still we have to do it. Over to you, ma'am.
Namaste. Good theme of the occasion was Transformational Leadership Invest in Nursing. Gratitude is not only the greatest virtue, but the parent of all virtues. I, Shani Verghese, Vice President of ANI Karnataka chapter, on the behalf of all ANI executive members and the Karnataka Organizing Committee, would like to convey our deepest gratitude to each of the dignitaries for their wonderful participation. Today, we are ending the ANICON 2022, which was conducted on 27th and 28th of May. Our sincere thank you to Dr. K. Sudhakar, the Health Minister of Government of Karnataka, for being our chief guest and delivering the inaugural address. Special thanks to Dr. Sue Khanna, who has not only impressed us with her keynote address, but also showed us that nursing is an ever-youthful profession. Our sincere thanks to all our national and international speakers for various deliberations. You have instilled a new confidence in us to carry on. Thank you to all the chairs of all tracks. Proud of you, all ANI members and EC members who ably chaired all tracks and led us through exciting question and answer sessions. A bouquet of thanks to Vice President Dr. Jyoti Clara for coordinating the ANI Annual Award successfully. Thank you, all awardees, for accepting the honor and making all of us proud. Our sincere thank you to our platinum sponsor Medversity, gold sponsor Essity, and silver sponsor EBEC. A heartfelt thank you to you, HBI and CAHO, for your continued support. Thank you, technical partners, Beyond Imagination, for this seamless support. Thank you, all jury members of various competitions. Your involvement was yet another valuable part of the success of ANICON 2022. I will fail to do my duty if I do not thank all the EC members, especially the chapter heads, for completing all the pre-conference competitions and driving the registrations for ANICON 2022. Organizing Committee of Karnataka chapter needs a special mention for their tireless, thoughtful efforts to make this ANICON a grand success. Karnataka chapter President Lata Nonis, thank you for your constant push. Also, thank you Ms. Punita Singh, founder, EC member, Karnataka, for supporting the organizing committee. A special mention is in order for Shanti and Karthik from organizing committee, as they executed the responsibility of pre-conference competitions. It was nice to have you all with us. It was fun working with all of you, all members of the organizing committee. A very big thank you to ANI's membership and engagement committee for ensuring the success of the ANI's first pre-conference workshop that was held on 25th of May 2022. The officials of ANI, Founder President Thangam Gomez, Founder Vice President Dr. Jyoti Clara Michael, Founder Secretary Ms. Subhata, Founder Treasurer Ms. Jyoti Nair, Ajita Nair, had been at the helm of affairs throughout. Thank you so very much. Thank you, our talented MCs Ashwini and Abu Dayal, the budding talents from HCG hospitals, for comparing ANICON 2022. No conference can ever be successful without its delegate. Thank you, all delegates, for your enthusiasm and zeal. We enjoyed your participation thoroughly. Thank you, one and all, once again for making ANICON 2022 a grand success. Before signing off, let me also tell you, I too was a part of the organizing committee and I've enjoyed the responsibility which was bestowed upon me. May we reach many milestones together. All the best to everyone. God bless. Jai Hind. Before we end, Let us give 3 cheers to Annie. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. Hip hip, hooray. See you next year, hopefully in person. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Madam Mansi, for that beautiful narration of note of thanks. I guess how's that if we couldn't, hear our national president, Madam Tangam Gomez, speaking once again and informing us about what's going to happen on the coming year, 2023. Over to you, ma'am. We are really excited to hear from you.
Every good thing has to come to an end, and so today, today's conference also has come to an end. There is a mixed feeling of relief that it has gone so well with all your blessings and support. There is a big feeling of anticipation that the responsibility of Annie grows. And I'm very sure with the able executive committee members and my chapter heads and other committee chairs, we are going to accomplish many milestones in the coming year. And one thing that we actually missed to announce, and Ms. Ajita has asked me to share that now, is that there is a prize money to the best performing chapter, and that is, as we have decided earlier, it is going to be 25,000 for the different activities the chapter is going to do for its members. So congratulations once again, and as Ms. Ajita told, the scorings were so close. So I'm very sure there is going to be a lot of excitement in the coming year, and a lot of happenings are going to happen. Thank you so much, everyone. And me, Thankam Gomez, founder president of Association of Nurse Executives India, announce Anicon 2022 closed. Miles to go before we sleep. So let's all stand up for the national anthem. Till we see you for Anicon 2023, hopefully in person. So we will all meet each other, not on a virtual platform, in real person. We look forward to that. Take care, stay safe, and let's now all stand for the national anthem. Thank you once again from Annie, from all of us. Stay safe.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जन गण